Eight money lessons I probably did not know when I was young. I probably did not know when I was 20. And I believe so many of my 20 years old friends as of now, okay, are still not aware. I'm not that too old. I'm not that too more than 20. I'm not far from 20. But I really wish I knew these lessons that I'm about to reveal to you in this video, because if I'm to talk to a 20-year-old lad now, I'm going to tell the young lad, man or woman, boy or girl, okay, is that what you don't have to work hard, okay? You just have to know how money works better. You just have to know how life works better, because most people don't end up broke or poor because they don't actually make money. It's because what they don't know these eight money lessons I'm going to tell you in this video. We go sharply into the video. Before I continue, do well to subscribe, like, comment, okay? It helps the channel to grow. Now, number one money lesson is that what your income is not your worth. Yes, okay, how much you earn is not your worth actually. Okay, how much you earn is just how much you earn. That's all. Your worth comes from how much you keep, how much you invest, how much you build, how much you grow. Are we there? Yes, we don't know Elon Musk. Elon Musk is not wealthy because of how much he has in his bank account. No. Okay, when you want to evaluate Elon Musk's wealth, okay, when folks want to evaluate, they evaluate based on his assets. And are assets in bank accounts? No. Assets are what? Constructions. What has he built? What has he invested in? Okay. What are his shares? That is what it is. So your income is not actually your wealth. If you are ending $10,000 per month, yes, that's very, very good, but that's just a salary. You're supposed to convert that salary now to wealth. So for this, my young late, that maybe nature favors you, education favors you, and you find yourself at a very young age. Okay, you start making funds probably from online, or you finish school very, very early. Okay, make sure your income is not your wealth. What you start earning when you're young is supposed to what? Supposed to be used to reinvest. Okay, supposed to be used to what you keep, you reinvest, you grow. What you grow is what is supposed to be your wealth. So don't spoil your income. It is supposed to be your raw material. Take special note about that. Okay. Next, the lesson two is what learn to control your spending. It's very important, because at that stage in our life, most of us we find ourselves spending recklessly. Given that you don't have a wife, you don't have kids, you basically don't have responsibilities. Hence, you find yourself in a situation where almost everything you make, okay, you spend. Clubbing with your friends, especially friends that are not useful to you. Clubbing with girls, okay. I didn't say clubbing is bad, but it should be programmed. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I myself, I used to do that and I still do that. But just that now it is more programmed. Like I know, okay, that okay, I'm supposed to go club maybe once per month. If the budget for once per month, okay, gets used up, I'm no more going for clubbing again for that month. Okay, or even if I have to meet a bigger objective, for example, I can just cancel out clubbing for the next 1 year or 2 years, because I know I'm in my building phase. And more to that, I started building late. So if I started building by my 20 years old, okay, I'll be very far by now. But since I'm building, I started late, so I have to double, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, even 5 times the effort to meet up with those that started building at their 20s. So okay, avoid spending recklessly. Okay, learn to control your spending. Don't find yourself buying things that are not necessary. Don't do impulsive spending. Okay, live on a budget. If you are going out, you say, okay, today I'm going to spend just $5. Go out with $5. That's what I used to always do, because I saw that when I go out with more than what I have to spend, I'm going to use the rest. So I'll go out with $5. So even if I see something by the website that I want to buy, okay, I'll personally not even buy it at the end. Why? Because I didn't have, because I came out with $5, and that $5 is sufficient just for the things that I have to do for that day. So learn to control your. Number three is start investing early. Yes, that's one thing I really regret in my life that I did not do on time. Start investing early. I know you tell me that, but how do we invest? I'm 20. I don't have funds. I don't have that. I don't have this. Investment comes in so many ways. Reading a book is an investment. Okay, you can start reading very, very early. Reading books that are in line with what you want to become in life. What do you want to become? Okay, read a book maybe on money, okay, on skills. I mean, Robert Kiyosaki, read Atomic Habits, Poor Dad, Rich Dad. Just read books, okay, that's also an investment. Knowledge is an investment, okay. Learn a skill, a low cost skill for those that don't have funds, okay. A low cost skill, that's an investment. If you don't even have money to pay for a skill, maybe, I don't know, it doesn't work for everybody, but if you know someone that can help you, or someone that's already excelling in a particular skill that you admire, and you can go and corner the person and even be like what we call a boy, okay, like you be like a boy to the person, okay, you corner the person and learn. That's still a skill, okay. You might maybe want to learn forex, for example. You don't have money to pay for forex. You know a forex trader that will accept that you corner him or her. You go, you corner them, okay. You learn for a length of time that you can learn, okay. In your 20s, by 23, 24, you'll be done. You cannot become independent. That's also investing. Starting a YouTube channel by 20 is also investing, because technically YouTube content is a library. Whatever you create, okay, over time, okay, as you grow, the good part of it is if you're doing the evergreen content, once you grow, okay, it's always going to be producing funds for you. So that's an investment. Okay, learn investment does not have to do with large amount of money. There are so many ways to invest. There are so many ways to invest. Okay, just look for the level of investment that matches what you can get into, what you can offer, and get into it. As simple as that. The next lesson is avoid bad debt. Yes, I used to be a fan of this. Avoid bad debt. Avoid taking debt for consumption. Okay, debt are supposed to be used to build. Okay, Elon Musk have always been saying it. The richest man have always been saying it. We use debt to build, especially if you know how to go about it. Okay, you use debt to build, to construct units. Okay, that you are going to put out for rent. Okay, so that they can bring back funds to you to pay back the debt and you live comfortably. You don't go and take a loan to go and do a birthday party wrong. You don't go and take a loan to buy a car. No, I mean you don't take debt to buy liabilities. No, you don't. You have to avoid consumption debt. What we call consumption debt. Debts that are going to that cannot produce you back what what you took. That wrong. You take a debt to go to school. Yes, that's a value. You took the debt. You went to school. After that, you can work gradually and pay. That's very good. You don't take consumption debt. Be very careful with the debts you take. It's very important. You don't take a debt to go and buy a gift for your girlfriend. That is very wrong. Okay, so avoid bad debt. Number five, increase your skills. Okay, not just your income. Skill is one of your biggest assets. Okay, and you need to know that in the world we live in today, the more you know, the more valuable you are. Okay, the more things you know, the more valuable you are. The more services you can offer, the more valuable you will be. Increase your skills. You increase your communication skills. Okay, improve in communication. There are people that are not good in communication and they don't know that communication is actually a skill. Improve your communication skills. Improve your problem solving skills. Improve your technology skills. Okay, improve your psychological skills. Improve your sociological skills. Improve your intellectual skills. All those things are skills. Okay, those things that you don't know, improve them. When you're young, you still have the opportunity to do all those things. Because by the time you start getting older and start having responsibility, you're not going to be able to actually meet up with all those. So make sure when you're young, okay, that's the time to do all those stuff. Because the more valuable you are, the more income, okay, or the more income you're going to get. Okay, more skills means more value, means more income. Very important. And then the income can be used to build wealth. The next lesson, okay, is what don't depend on one source of income. Being on one source of income is very fragile and vulnerable. Okay, diversify your sources of income. If you already started working early, okay, the next thing you should do is what start creating content. If maybe you don't have you have not saved enough to maybe get into bigger investments to get other sources of income, start creating content. And it's true, it might not start providing as soon as possible, but I promise you, you're consistent and hard work, you're doing what you have to do with time. Okay, it will make another source of income. And how do you go about it? You can start on YouTube. You see that YouTube becomes one. After you take the same content and you go on Facebook, that's already two. You take and go on TikTok, that's already three. You see that when you monetize those three platforms, you have now had three different sources of income in addition to your job. That you already have four sources of income. In that way, you can easily increase now what your income. That will now ease your way of acquiring bigger assets and building wealth. Okay, so increase your sources of income. There are so many ways to go about it. You just need to sit down and think. Use your head, think. Okay, reason out how to go about it. And seven, you say choose your friends wisely. Yes, your environment, okay, greatly determine who you're going to become. If you always surround yourself with average thinkers, you're going to end up becoming an average thinker somehow. If you don't separate yourself from them, okay, you're an average of the five people you keep around you. If you want to become a lawyer, then you should be hanging around with people that are either lawyers or want to become lawyers. You have to become a lawyer and you're going to start hanging around with medical doctors. You're going to get corrupted and you end up becoming a medical doctor or neither becoming a lawyer or a medical doctor. You might get confused. Be very careful. Choose your friends wisely. Those friends you know that are not going to help you toward advance in your life positively in the direction that you intend to advance in. Wipe them away. There is no harm in being alone. I repeat, there is no harm in being alone. It is better to be alone and build up yourself. I promise you, you're going to make friends on your way to greatness that are even going to value you and add more value to you than those guys that were actually stressing you out, okay, and even sucking out the little of what you had. And the last lesson is what your 20s are for building, not for showing off. You need to understand something. Nobody cares about the whatsoever you achieve at your 20s, okay? Because what your 20s are for building. You have to use it to build, to construct. Because whatever decision you take at your 20s, that's the outcome, that's the result that you face at your 30s, 40s, and 50s. Most of these fathers that you see them, okay, at their 40s, 50s, and 60s that are looking worn out. It is a result of the wrong decisions that they took, okay, during their 20s. So be very careful. So in conclusion, what am I saying? Your 20s are supposed to be used for building. Okay, every decision you take in your 20s, that's the history that you're going to face at the later stages of your life. Take special note of that. We come to the end of our video for today. If content like this speaks to you, do well to subscribe, like, comment. Okay, it helps the channel to grow. I talked about there are some high income skills that we need to learn, you need to know. Okay, that will definitely replace degrees by 2027. I'll put the video up here on my top right hand, and do well to see into that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.